Howdy, this is Austin Gridley Pickleball. I'm going to be teaching you how to be hitting the corner serve to your opponents. And so this normally, fun fact, my serving history. So for 2 years, my first 2 years of pickleball, I only served backhand. In the past, I was like, I have the best backhand serve in pickleball. And guess what? It probably wasn't even close to the top serve as far as the pros go. And so I'm a big fan of the forehand serve. And for that basic one, I would hit like 8 out of 10 plus, just heavy topspin and deep and like high quality. Even if they know what's coming, that's usually my basic game plan. And then 1 or 2 out of 10, I'm throwing them a curveball or something. I'm either serving to the corner, I'm doing some kind of trickiness, I'm switching it up. And so this is one of my favorite switch ups, especially when they're trying to stack. It helps it so they have a longer way. But even when they're not stacking, it pulls them off the court. And no one really does this, and so if you can master it with me, you'll be grateful. So this is the side spin that kicks to the right for me.
That's a weak one.
And that one I more went for placement. I'm gonna go for power and placement on this one. One more placement. Okay, not bad. I don't really mind that whole sequence there. Okay, one more displacement. Okay, a couple things we can learn from what I was just doing. I didn't teach you at first, but we can learn from what I just did. A couple things you can notice is I'm serving more from the corner. The more corner you go, so I can't stand over here, that would be illegal, but the more corner you go, the more ankle I have. And then also, if you want to have more placement, you want to have more of an open stance. This stance is more for power. So here we go, I'm going to go for power and placement now. That one I didn't have a good placement, but I did get side spin. That probably would have bothered him a little bit more if he was righty. Okay, now I'm just kind of doing a side spin to him. I'm gonna try to go for placement and power and side spin. Well, anyways, the placement one's more kind of what you maybe want to be going for. But I do like having in my toolbox that hybrid. Okay, let's check out the other side. Okay, and just real fast showing you the kind of the motion of, if I'm going more for placement, and I'm more kind of pulling my paddle by the butt of the paddle this way. And I'm having more of an open stance, etc. If I'm going for more power, I'm pulling it this way, but I'm more pushing forward as I do it. All right, now for this side, what I'm doing is I'm going forward, and I'm on the side of the ball, and I'm swinging forward, but I'm kind of on the side of the ball here. And I'll just show you some. You can see what I'm talking about. So here we go. I like to kind of stand like this. Okay, so he hit an okay return, but he's coming in from off the court. He had to take like 3 more steps than he normally does. Carter's probably got that, but if anything, with him out of position, it also puts pressure on his partner. Here we go. That was a good one. Okay, one more. Ooh, I missed it. Nice return. That was a good return. And that's also part of what I'm saying. You don't want to do this 8 out of 10 times usually. After a couple times, they're going to get used to it. So it's a really good, like 2 or 3 out of 10, 1 out of 10. I wouldn't do too many of them. Okay, and real fast, showing you kind of the motion again. So I am using a bit of a forehand grip. I do think it's more dynamic for forehand serves. But anyway, so for the forehand, I'm going this way. For that side, for this side, I'm going more on the side of the ball like so. Okay, all right, UV. Let's just ask though. So for right now, that's my corner serves.
Yeah.
Which corner do you think is higher quality?
Where you loop it with the top spin.
So right side to right side?
Yeah, right side to right side.
All right. Well, I'm going to work on the left side then and improve it.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, it is a little bit better.
It is a little bit better, and I'd say as the returner, what's really tough is all your momentum is being pulled off the court.
Yeah.
So you're obviously trying to hit a good return of serve, but you also are trying to bring your momentum back into the court so
Right.
that you're ready for your fourth ball. So I think it's a great serve to pull your opponents wide. I think what's going to happen is eventually they might start cheating to moving towards the out of the court earlier.
Yes.
So I think doing this serve coupled with a really big and deep serve down the tee,
Yeah.
it'll really mess with your opponents.
Nice. Yeah, and I totally agree with
Yeah.
you. It's really good for when they want to stack, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. And so like we were doing it earlier.
Yeah.
Would you even try to keep stacking if I was hitting those serves on you? Or are you gonna, like, do you think you can do it?
If I messed up, if my team messed up 2 times, we would stop.
You'd stop?
So I would
Okay.
try twice,
Right.
and if you got us good twice in
Yeah.
a game, we'd probably stop.
Right. I do think that's a really good idea. I sometimes think, especially newer players, they're stacking till they die.
Yeah.
Like they won't stop stacking on the returner serve,
Yeah.
and it can cost you the game.
Yeah.
So I do think if you mess up, that's the same for me. If we mess up 2 or 3 times,
2 or 3 times,
I'm like,
yeah.
we're not stacking
Yeah.
anymore. We're gonna try to.
Yeah.
If we get to the kitchen and we're on the wrong side, we'll do our best.
Exactly.
Any other observations?
No, I think that's
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good
You're
stuff.
welcome. Good stuff. Good stuff.